back again for another video. So on this discussion, we will be talking about worth. I know I've talked about this in the past in respects to women, but I want to talk about it in respects to men. Men, the most important thing that you have to offer a woman is your light. It is the energy that burns within you. This is where all of your ability comes from. Everything that manifests from within you outwards, it comes from that point. Everything that you see that is built as far as society, innovations, technology, philosophy, everything. Each one of these men who have contributed to the overall growth of these things, it came from that light. Women don't necessarily have the same light in the abundance that men do. It's because their light is a little bit different. Their light is one that is intangible again. It is something that is fed outwardly inward. And she does have products behind it nonetheless, but most of her products are intangible. Yours, on the other hand, are very tangible. From the knowledge, the wisdom, to the intelligence, to the ability, the dedication, the drive, the articulation, the understanding, the thought, compassion, the love, everything. In the Bible, women are not directed to love men. Men, we are directed to love women. This is for a reason. Because without our love, there is no savior for them. They depend on us. They depend on us to be benevolent. They depend on us to see where they cannot see and do the things that they cannot do. This is why we are instructed specifically the way we are to be to them. Because without it, there is no savior for them once again. But I want to talk more specific with intent once again. Men, don't let a woman not value all of these things that you have to offer. At the point where she feels that it's okay to talk over you at any point in time, while you're giving her this is the point where you probably shouldn't deal with her. Because all of these things, once again, a woman depends on. Because without it, she is not saved, once again. If she is willing to step on and trample the very thing that she needs, the very thing that she desires, then she is not a woman who is worthy of receiving such things. To give up yourself is what you're supposed to do, but there's a level of reciprocity to this that most men don't understand. It took me a long time to understand this as well, so once again, I'm not above anything. But this is something that I want to express because no one told me. But I'm here to tell you. Valuing yourself outside of your sexual attention is the most valuable thing that you can offer to a woman. Everything that a woman is, once again, comes from a man program. And most of these programs are not sexual in nature. As you can see, a woman can function for a very long time. A lot of women, anyways, can function for a very long time without sex. They run just fine without that program. Why do you think that is? Because sex to them is nothing but a tool, remember? It's something that they use to exact their desire, whatever the desire may be. Men, we look at it as for self-pleasure. Now, I'm not going to discount there are some women who don't get pleasure out of it. There are some women who definitely get pleasure out of sex, of course. But once again, there's something that serves a dual purpose. The pleasure is just a consequence, but the intent is to receive something, which could be the pleasure. Not gonna act like that's not the facts. But most times, 8 times out of 10, it's not 9, 8 times out of 10, She's doing it for another reason. One thing you have to understand about women is that they never do anything for one reason. Maybe I'll do another video on that. There's always an ulterior motive or a subsequent intent. Even sometimes this is why women are so good at plausible deniability. Not to go off course a little bit, but this is the reason why they're so good at plausible deniability is because they practice in it so much, so often. Their true intent is rarely seen most times because women lack the upfront sincerity that they need in order to be transparent. This is the reason why they are the way they are, but it's part of their biology, bioevolution. Women, they have become herd. They're more of herd animals than men are. They need the pack. So they need to always appear a certain way to the pack in order to get protection. And that is also the same thing that they do to you, man. But anyway, back on topic. If a woman finds herself on the opposite side of your teaching, then that's not a woman who is worthy of your teaching. And what I mean by the opposite side is that she's trying to direct you in the same conversation where you're directing her. This is not a woman that is ready for understanding. This is not a woman who is ready to receive a new program. This is not a woman who is worthy to receive what she so desires, because she lacks the internal discipline in order to shut up for 5 minutes. If she has something to say in rebuttal to response of getting dictation, this is not a woman that, once again, is worthy of dictation. Now, I'm not saying that she shouldn't ask questions or ask about specific things or have an aside to it, but no way, shape, and form, if she is trusting of you, should she be questioning the direction that you want things to go in. If she does, once again, this is not a woman who is worthy of being pointed into a direction. That's no differently than if I don't know, called an Uber and I said, hey, I need to go to this spot. The person says, yeah, I got you. I know exactly where I'm going. They pop it into their phone. I can't see it, but they pop it into their phone. And I'm new to the city. I've never been to this city before. But yet and still, just because I feel like I know where the direction of things are, that this person who has been driving around this city for probably years knows less than me, they need to kick me the hell out, because I'm going to be disruptive to what they need to do and what their job is. How am I going to tell an Uber driver of a city that I've never been in where the hell to go? This is no different than a woman taking dictation, because she has no fortitude of what you're telling her, because if she did, she wouldn't have a reason to listen to you in the first place, right? It all makes sense when you break it down logically. If she knew where she needed to go, she wouldn't need you. And fortunately, you man, she'll always need you. Whether she acknowledges that or not, that's not your problem. Your problem is to assess who is ready to take it in, not who is willing to take it in or not. That's not your concern to be worried about where she wants things to go. No. Once you get the information of what she desires and you say, hey, I can take you there, and she doesn't listen, kick her out the ride. It's a waste of time past that point. But anyways, I've talked long enough. I'm probably going to go live one of these days. Like I said, I've been talking about it, but I've had a lot of things on my plate. Trying to getting close to finals, and trying to crash in a little bit of extra studying here and there. I mean, I think I got it. I'm a little smart, I guess. But anyways, as usual, like, comment, and share. If you have any questions, do so ask them. My email is the same as my names on my channels. I have another channel, but I don't like to share that one here. Those who know. Those who don't, I don't know. I guess you got to search through my videos for it. Hate to be that way, but that's the way it is. I haven't uploaded any videos on that channel in a minute anyways. So, but I have a few that I created already. Just haven't uploaded them for the ones who do know the channel. But anyways, this has been a Bull from Beta Clothes. May you have a good day and peace be with you.